Dummy Warrior is still the strongest warrior deck out there if you want to be hitting easy legends, and if you're sick of losing to Quest Warlocks, this will be the deck for you. It's still pretty solid, it's still super strong, and in this video I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you know how to play with and against it. Hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome, but now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's what the latest stats look like for it. From Diamond to Legend for the last 3 days, we have a very respectable 56.5% win rate with 14,000 games, which definitely is pretty amazing. And here's what the deck looks like up close. Nothing really too fancy about it, it's still pretty much the same deal, with a Crazed Alchemist, which is an undead, with a Nightmare Xavius, which is a demon, and you also have Tortilla as a beast, and a few mechs with dummies and Unkilliaks, and the way you fish those out would be with your all-you-can-eat. A lot of the times this thing is only going to be drawing you a couple of cards because Crazed Alchemist and Xavius really like to come out before it's their time, but it is what it is. Cards you could consider swapping out would be the couple of slams, but I'm not even sure what you want to be swapping them out for, cause the deck really feels pretty good as is. But to be fair, the slam didn't feel all that strong, and there's really not too much use case for it, aside from it being a little bit of card draw or a little bit of clear, which, again, ain't nothing bad with that either. The Crazed Alchemist is mainly in here so you can do silly things like 25 damage to the face with Tortilla, or heck even 30 if the opponent's not careful with your Carnivorous Cubicle, but you could be using it defensively against some opponents, like you could kill off a leech for free this way. Don't be afraid to be using it as tempo is what I'm trying to say, in some cases it's actually worth it. So you could be pretty creative, but yes, the main case would be for Tortilla. Part Scrapper is also pretty nice. You could be using this for your turn 2 basically, and on turn 3 you will be able to play a 1-mana testing dummy, or you could even get yourself a 4-mana Unkilliaks that way, as long as you set it up a few turns prior. The cool thing about this thing is you could be doing it not on the same turn you want to be doing the thing, but still you could also do this straight up on turn 3. Basically, it is a 3-mana combo to do Safety Goggles, Part Scrapper into a testing dummy for 1 mana, but a lot of the times it would be a little bit better for you to actually wait a turn so you can do testing dummy plus something else, like either the Boom Wrench already ready, or at least a Recommend Deckham, or heck even a Carnivorous Cubicle potential that way could be pretty sick. The Quality Assurance are also pretty nice, drawing you 2 of your 4 total taunts in the deck, which would be the testing dummy, the Unkilliaks, the Tortilla, so you're probably gonna be getting what you're looking for out of it. The Safety Goggles, you should be creative about this one. I mean, not creative, more like smart. You don't want to be always using it as soon as you can, like you don't want to use this on turn 1 just because it's glowing green. You want to use it on a turn where you know you are gonna start gaining armor anyway, so let's say on turn 2 you could open up with this thing and then play your shield block or hero power. As long as you know the opponent's not going to be able to chip through your armor in a few turns, so you can actually have the 5 armor needed for a potential Part Scrapper, you are free to use the Safety Goggles. But in other cases, if you know the opponent is going to go through all of that armor, maybe just play Shield Block and let the opponent chip through it while you're cycling through your deck, and use this when you actually need it with the Part Scrapper. The Shield Block is great for the card draw, also giving you that extra armor. All You Can Eat, as we said, draws you one of your 4 tribes in the deck, but sometimes it could be a little bit short. The Boom Wrench is also pretty nice, and the way you get the most out of this is you actually could equip this and then equip the 1 mana straight up onto it, and that way you get the swing with the second one, which only has 1 durability, and this way you get to trigger both Death Rattles on a testing dummy instead of only a single one, because if you swing with the free one, you won't be able to swing with the 1/1 on the same turn, which is not advised. Mixologist is also pretty nice. With this thing, the main use case is to actually get yourself extra copies of either testing dummy or your Tortilla. That would be absolutely broken, so you might actually not want to play this guy on tempo. You would potentially rather play this after you actually have a big minion already dead, and that way if you do get the revive an ally, it would be guaranteed it's gonna revive you the big man. Also, don't forget some opponents are gonna be playing the catch of the day, which does summon you a worm. That actually did happen to us in one of the games, and we did get unlucky summoning the 2-1 instead of the big Tortilla, which was not very fun, but yeah, it could happen. Recommend Deckham is amazing in here. It's mainly for your testing dummy, obviously, but if you're in a pinch for healing, you might even consider doing it on your Ziliax if it's alive. But yeah, obviously, doing it on the testing dummy is far better, because that is also gonna load up your Endbringer Umbra quite a lot. Elise is in here so you can get yourself an extra copy. You could be using her for 1 mana if you have better things to be doing, but if you don't have anything to do on turn 5, might as well go for a 5 mana Elise location, and obviously the main thing you want to be getting out of her would be to get yourself a copy of a minion, and the copy you want to be getting is either your testing dummy or heck even Carnivorous Cubicle would be pretty sick. In some cases even even getting yourself a copy of Ankiliax could be broken though. The other things you could be getting would be Discover a Spell, you could be in need of a Brawl or card draw or something along those lines. You could also get yourself, if you went for the 5 mana, you could go for the 2-1 Rushers could be nice, gaining the armor couldn't be too bad. And heck, even the +1 attack or +2 attack could be something to look forward to. Nightmare Xavius could be absolutely busted, you could get yourself all sorts of crazy things like second copy of Carnivorous Cubicle, Reborn on your testing dummy, discount on your Tortola or on your Ankiliax, double Battlecry on Inventor Boom or on Endbringer Umbra. Like, so many amazing things could happen out of Xavius, but sometimes he can also obviously flop. But in the end of the day, it's basically a 4 mana tracking on a stick for your minions, so you can actually find them on time. Double Battlecry on Elise also ain't no joke. Carnivorous Cubicle is gonna be amazing on things like your testing dummy, but better yet, even on Tortola, that would be absolutely broken against so many decks. Like, they literally concede as soon as that happens if they don't have the reach to kill the Cubicle, because you can't handle a 130 taunt over and over again. Like, you barely handle it a single time if you do at all. So yeah, it goes 0 to 60 real freaking fast that way. But yes, it would be pretty good on a testing dummy as well, and a lot easier to do thanks to the discount you could be getting from the part scrapper. The chemical spill is mainly in here so you can cheat out Tortola nice and quick, but in some cases you could get lucky to cheat out straight up testing dummy that way if you didn't get any of the other bigger minions. Don't forget, this thing draws any minion out of your hand, so it's not only for mechs. If you already have Umbra or Inventor Boom, you're not gonna have a super happy fun time if you're trying to actually fish out the testing dummy, so definitely double check if you didn't top deck those, even if the play seemed obvious a turn earlier. The best case would be to get yourself Tortola that way, and a lot of opponents just can't handle something like that as soon as turn 4 or 5, so definitely something to really look forward to. The testing dummies, obvious, great for extra damage, but you don't always have to win with these. Like, sometimes you just straight up win with big Tortola, that would be enough, but the testing dummies definitely are also a nice little, somewhat inevitable game plan, because you actually get to do up to 40 damage thanks to Umbra, or even 80 if you got giga lucky with the double Battlecry out of Xavius, but that's gonna happen once every 20 games, I guess. You have all sorts of different ways to get yourself extra testing dummies with things like Recommend Deckem, Cubicles, Inventor Boom, and you can also trigger them extra times with the Boom Wrenches, so yeah, that would be plenty of damage over and over again, not to mention this guy is a chunky 4/8 taunt, so very hard to deal with. Endbringer Umbra, the main reason she's in here is so you can have that extra big boy damage with up to 40 damage out of testing dummies. All you gotta do is actually have 5 testing dummies die, so it's not gonna be enough just to trigger the Death Rattle with Boom Wrench. No, they actually need to be dead. So things like Cubicle, extra copies from Elise, extra copy from Inventor Boom, Revive out of Mixologist, that kind of stuff, and Recommend Deckem, obviously. So it's not exactly hard to get yourself all of those, but if you're not careful, you're not gonna get them, because if you just tempo these out and the opponent kills them, your last ditch resort would be to get one from Inventor Boom and get extra copies of that, but that's not gonna be a very cheap thing to be doing. The Inventor Boom is in here for an extra copy of Testing Dummy, also extra healing out of Ankiliax. He is a little bit expensive, he is a little bit of a legendary, so you will need to craft this guy. I do believe he does make the deck better, but if you don't have him, I guess you could consider trying something different, like some removal or something, I don't know, but yeah, I would say Inventor Boom makes the deck definitely better. Ankiliax is here with the Virus module plus the Perfect module. I've seen some versions run the summon a copy of him for extra tempo. I think my last video with this deck was like that, but this version of Xiliax is also pretty awesome. And even though it's not as broken as it used to be with the Reborn, it's still actually pretty valid. And last but not least, we have Tortola, which is basically how you could be winning all sorts of different aggro matchups as long as you get to play this as soon as turn 4 or 5, and you can literally stop the opponent in their tracks if you get him nice and early. For the matchups, here's what we have right now. Hand buff Death Knight is not going to be great for you, because that is gonna annihilate all of your chip damage. Basically, they have too much lifesteal, they have too much health on the board, so you won't be actually able to finish them off with your testing dummies. Big Demon Hunter is a little bit on the 50-50, some of the Hunters are a little bit on the sketchy side. Aggro and Quest Pally are also a little bit too quick. Fishing Priest if you manage to find one, Nebula Shaman as well, but the rest very, very good, including Quest Warlock, like I said, which is really the main selling point why we chose this deck for our last push for Diamond 2 to Legend in 11x meta. For the mulligan going first, you're always gonna want your Quality Assurance, Part Scrapper, All You Can Eat, Shield Block is also pretty awesome. Safety Goggles, I wouldn't always keep it, but if you already have some of the card draw, I guess it would be worth it. Chemical Spell is also pretty nice, Elise could be a straight up hold on to, and if you already have a good curve going, you could consider Boom Wrench or Nightmare Xavius. The rest probably not so hot, even though straight up holding onto a testing dummy can also be advised. especially if you already have Part Scrapper or Safety Goggles, and especially if you have them both. On the coin, it's much of the same stuff. Here you could even straight up hold on to Tortola, especially if you already have Chemical Spill, and if you don't already have your All You Can Eat, or at least the Quality Assurance, so definitely be smart about how you mulligan with this one. The deck is not too cheap, but it's not too expensive either in today's day and age, so if you want to be playing something pretty strong for Warrior, this would be the deck for you. Hope you found the guide helpful, and if you did, you know what to do. But now let's check out our last 3 games on our road to top 2000 Legend on the last coaching session with it. The games are against top 10% Legend players, so I hope you enjoy. Metley.
I must not falter.
Let us raise the earthen flames.
Against the Priest now. Funny. It's probably Protoss. Think we're okay against them. Shield block is fine. Chemical Spill is good.
The rest follow.
I think so. Problem with these guys is the tourist could fuck you over. Short pass.
Shield block.
Yeah, block away. Shield block again.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Alex. The library has been pretty wonky for me too. I don't really care about it much lately. Yeah, this guy's curving off. Sadly, this guy is curving off. You can use the slam on the real 5-4, so we can see what we draw. All You Can Eat does help, but we have way too much stuff right now, even if you coin.
Yeah.
What is gonna draw? A Mecha Beast and a... what's his face? I guess
Demon.
it's still fine. So yeah, coin out All You Can Eat, and this way next turn we get the... put down Tortola with the Chemical Spill. It's not the worst in the world, but we are gonna burn something. That's all.
Yep.
Alrighty. All comes down to him not having his tourist cards. It'd be a damn shame if he do. Music is fire. Okay. 5 drop away.
So cool.
And let's hope it sticks. That's about it. Hey, how's it going, Barry? Surely he would have had it. Surely he would have played it by now if he had it. Seems like he don't have it. Good. Perfect. Okay. Now it's time for us to really fuck him over. Let's kill off the left 5-4 and use Carnivorous Cubicle.
Yeah.
And now things are going 0 to 60 real fucking fast, even if he has his other guy. As long as we summon an extra one, he is fucked. He is looking for bird watching to find the tourist. Please don't. Doesn't get it. Let's fucking go. How's it going, Aveli? Cool story, Bob. Plenty more where that came from. Order, Daddy. Mm-hmm. Perfection. Okay.
Play the...
That don't do too much for ya. You could try and actually get yourself an extra Tortilla right now, thanks to your Mixologist, because that's the only minion that died so far. So let's see what Mixologist has to say. 2 damage AoE also ain't no joke.
Okay.
Plus 2 health for now is fine. There you go. Do that then.
And the died.
Okay,
Played.
do it.
Equip the weapon.
Ah, fucking hell, I forgot about this shit. Yeah, equip the weapon. Your face can kill the right free. Or, I mean, kill the lifesteal, fuck it. It does give him a discount, but still. And, go face with the rest. Lame. Forgot about these stupid worms. They messes up so much. It was still the right play, don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah, but it was a 50-50 and
we should have known. It's not a guaranteed. We played it as if it was. Either way, next gen with a couple of testing dummy triggers, this should be GG. Doesn't even play a mothership here. He can't. It's one less discount than the one he needs, so... good stuff. Yeah, pretty much at this point Alchemist just is over, because he ignored it completely. So yeah, 2 mana crazed down to 130, and his mouth explodes. The Fabled OTK. I love to see that. I love to see that.
Yeah.
His body was not prepared. He was so happy in the beginning of this game, not gonna lie. He looked so happy until he wasn't.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too early for you to be holding with that rank, Aveli. You're probably gonna decay by then, so if it's at the end of the month, sure, but right now we still have a few days. Quite a few days still to go. Okay.
We'll toss.
Yeah, might as well. What is up with this game, though? Where are them warlocks at? We specifically requested them.
Forgot.
Hmm.
Pass.
Yeah, no reason to be wasting the goggles here. Okay, let's not forget this is in the rest pool now. Hero power is fine. All you can eat is great. It only draws you a couple of minions because we drew the other tribes, but game likes to do shit like that now, don't it? That's all.
And that's...
So far, so bad.
Yeah.
Xavius could give you some nutty testing dummy potential, but we're not even ready for it. The part scrapper is missing in action, but yeah, go with Xavius here.
Yeah.
Xavius Tavasis. Wow. Cheaper carnivorous cubicle could allow us to do something busted later.
Yeah.
That's
And
all for
pass.
now. Next turn we might try something like safety goggles into a shield block, hoping to find yourself part scrapper. Okay, that helps, but it comes down to, again, him not having the thing. Please don't have the thing. Let's try the thing. Do it,
Okay,
chemical. Spill the beans. We could have considered using safety goggles first there so that we actually could use it for 0. Now we gained a bunch of armor, but it's fine. Perfect. Not sure why he did it in the order in which he did it, but it kind of doesn't matter because he heals back anyway. Did he get it? No, right? Perfect. Perfection! Well, now Cubicle is gonna be blasting. First...
Let's go.
Kill the 4-3 first.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
And
Cubicle.
now do that Cubicle. Anything else?
Check
Might as well shield block, I'd say.
Shield block, okay.
Think so. No reason to be using the guy just yet. Okay, there's the thing. We could do something with it. He didn't have it last turn. Does he top deck it? Hey, sounds awesome, Twigs. Feel free to share it, man. Sounds interesting. Perfect. Dude doesn't have shit. Well, he does have that, but still, we're gonna have plenty more where that came from. Easy.
Realized
Another
it.
one.
Final boss.
Let's do it. Come on, game, figure it out. Give us that quest warlock you've been hiding.
They're
harboring some
playing
enemies of the
against
state.
each other. They're playing against each other.
Basically, playing with themselves.
I didn't want to say that. There it is.
There it is indeed. I am Noob Lord. Okay, we don't care about the minions, just hold on to the quality.
Yes. The quality is the quality.
Okay, a couple of recommend deck. I'm not ideal. Okay, Ziliax could not contain himself, that's all.
Quality?
Yup. So far, so bad. Hero power it is. All this hand needs is a part scrapper, and we can do some nutty stuff. How's it going, Hawkeye? Been a while, brother. How you been? How you doing?
What is this blundering?
That's interesting, but not amazing. Still, whip out 4 mana at least, and I'd say way things are going, go for the 5 mana location, because you don't have much to do next turn anyway.
Yeah.
Where the fucking copy at? Discover a spell. Piece of shit, man. Piece of shit. Rushers. So lame. That's all. Fucking hell.
We were waiting for the Warlock, but with this hand...
Pretty much. Plays his shit first, discovers second. Who cares about order of things anyway? Noob.
It's in his name. I am Noob Lord.
Yep.
So.
Dude's completing the quest nice and quick. We ain't completing shit. Let's see the terror.
Discover a
Use
spell.
it. Well, all you can eat can do stuff.
Play the 0 mana safety goggles or for space.
We're gonna draw 3 idiots this way.
Yeah.
Might as well do it, it's not gonna get any cleaner, so yeah, safety and all you can eat. Real problem is you don't even have your frickin' chemical spell, so that's real lame, but it is what it is. Kill the killable minions, leave the 2 free. Really hope you don't burn chemical spell there, that'd be pretty stupid. Can't complain, Hawkeye, can't complain.
Someone call.
This guy's slapping himself quite a lot. But thank fuck he didn't
he has to
complete
do
his
that
shit.
because we don't do that. Yeah, sure.
Testing dummy is fine here, it might even live, but he's probably gonna have a location to fuck it up with. Okay. If he doesn't have it, he's in danger. Good news is that's probably all he does this turn. Dealing with it, and next turn you will be able to actually do some stuff. Oh, please tell me it's alive. Ah, you piece of piss. That's no good. Okay, next one has a much bigger chance of surviving. Ooh, part scrapper though, hold up. It's not enough. Well, put down the testing dummy and use the location. Safety goggles is great. Yeah. Use the safety goggles. And
Trade 1 Raptor.
yeah, just rush 1. We're not gonna waste our slam for that. That's all. He has Hellfire. His last Hellfire. Maybe he can handle it, but I think he shouldn't.
One shot, one kill.
Okay, there's that quest. Please don't get the rush. Honestly, whatever he gets, this thing probably dies. Okay. Face us, you coward. It fucking lived? No
yes.
spell one time, bitch.
No.
If you top deck Umbra right now, he's dead, by the way. But you don't. Good news is we can actually cheat out the fuck you could. We don't have enough armor. What do we have enough of? Fucking hell, man. Use the 1-mana slam into the 3/5. You could top deck
3/4, but
chemical
yes.
spill. The fuck
Yep.
you will.
Check the Xavier.
Yeah, check the Xavius. There's that Umbra, which Reborn doesn't matter. We only have 2 of them, so that'd be 16 damage like that. But you will have the Rushers on board too. Sure, grab the Umbra, the others are kinda dumb. And straight up use Part Scrapper as is, it's still a little bit of a discount. That's all.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Okay, 16 damage showing. Could be good enough with the Rushers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we could thin him out with the help of Kris the Alchemist first on his 3/5. Yeah, let's do that. 2-mana Kris the Alchemist on the 3/5.
Okay, Kris Alchemist on the 3/5. Yeah.
Use
Use the
location.
location. Story of Sulphurus.
1 damage to all minions.
Yeah.
Uh,
Use it.
no.
No, well,
Rush the 5/3 twice. And the 3/2 once. Then use it for 1 damage.
yes.
It's overkill at this point, but why wouldn't we? And Umbra GG. Okay, well, that was pleasant. This game definitely didn't go the way it was supposed to, but it went.
Yes.
It still went.
Still one.
Easy. Well, after the somewhat shaky start, we still managed to clutch it, just because we knew how to pull the maximum out of this deck. Definitely sight to behold. Top 1700. I'd say what the win rate we had, it probably holds. Probably.